Well, hey, good morning. It's Monday. Oh, St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Okay, I've got a little green in my shirt here. All righty. 2025. Did I say that? It's around 8:30 a.m. and the sun is coming up after a rainy day yesterday. Okay, I want to talk about arpeggio. Okay? Used to be called, maybe it still is, Firenze Arpeggio. Firenze in Italian is the name of the city of Florence. So I have always liked the regular arpeggio, which has some cocoa notes to it. And I tend to like coffees with cocoa notes. It's an espresso or a ristretto. Okay. There's also a decaf. Okay. Regular decaf has a red dot on the bottom. And to me, it pretty much tastes the same as the regular. I don't think I could tell the difference. Now, the regular arpeggio has about 65 milligrams of caffeine. So, it's kind of mild or normal for an espresso from Nespresso. But there's also an arpeggio extra. So what does it have extra? Caffeine. It's got about 40% more caffeine. It's got 95 milligrams of caffeine in it. So you want to be careful which one you get. I'm going to make the regular arpeggio this morning. I don't buy the extra. Honestly, if I want more caffeine, I would enjoy 2 cups of coffee. But, this day and age, people are used to drinking all those, Red Bull, and I don't even know the other names of things that have lots of caffeine in them. No, I would rather have a second cup of coffee. Let's see, the rainbows are coming. Let me go ahead and give them a spin here. So, who has tried arpeggio out there? I can't imagine someone not liking arpeggio. I think it's just even though it's an intensity of 9, which puts it, at the higher range, the highest is range. I need some coffee this morning. The highest is 13, okay? So 9, is over the middle, but it doesn't taste, it just has a really good, rich coffee flavor to it. Let me say that. Okay, I've got 2 or 3 ounces of nice warm almond milk here, and I've got my capsule in. I'm going to push the espresso button. I don't make ristrettos. A ristretto, let's see, how many? It's less than an ounce. It's almost half of what an espresso is. And, I just would rather have a nice, let me get a napkin here, a nice sized cup. And even for me, an espresso is a little bit on the small side, which is why I add some milk to it. And also, this can stand up to a little bit of, I don't think it's dilution. If I added more water to it, I would be diluting it. But let me pull those blinds down a little bit. I look kind of like one of those round black and white cookies, which, I love those. Okay, there we go. Maybe that'll help. All righty. So, I don't think of adding the milk as diluting it. It sort of almost makes it a different kind of thing. It's kind of like if you go to a coffee shop or should I say a cafe? I don't know. Because coffee shop to me, from my childhood, that was a place where you went and you maybe got coffee and cake or, and you got a cup of regular American coffee. So that's not what they are these days. They're, I guess, cafes. So most people don't get a cup of black coffee. They get a creation. If if it's simple, they get a latte or a cappuccino. When I was in Germany in the fall, I frequently got a macchiato, which is a whole bunch of milk with the coffee. I think the milk is steamed up through the coffee. I don't remember how they make it, but an espresso would be small. Latte or cappuccino would be more in a regular cup, but a macchiato would be sort of in a tall glass. So anyhow, let me give this a taste. Haven't had the arpeggio in a while, so let me see if I still like it. I still like it, and I am not going to put anything else in it. This is so delicious. I don't know, I may stop putting stuff in my coffee for a while other than milk or creamer, because honestly, it's so delicious the way it is. And that's why I started drinking Nespresso, because I didn't feel like buying, a pound of coffee or half a pound of coffee and grinding it, or buying it ground. And then sometimes it would vary from package to package, and if I didn't care for it, I didn't want to have to use up all that coffee, because the coffee's a little expensive. But this way, if worst comes to worst, I can, I'm stuck with 10 capsules. And I usually can figure out ways to use them up. Only exception to that rule. And if anybody lives in the Valdosta, Georgia area, I'm happy to give you these 2 sleeves, okay, unopened, peanut and roasted sesame flavor and almond croissant flavor. I love almond, but to me, for me, there's not enough coffeeness, not enough sort of why you drink coffee, the taste, not enough of it in there. And honestly, the other flavors don't seem to be particularly present either, to me. I know some people really like these. Now, here I am, a black and white again. Okay. Have you seen those? When I was a kid, I used to love those. I would go to the local bakery on my way home from school, and they'd be about, this big and divided down the middle with a very deeply colored, almost black chocolate frosting on one side and a bright white chocolate frosting on the other side. Oh, they were so good. They sell these now in a lot of supermarkets, but a lot of them, I don't know, maybe to preserve them better or something, they put a lot of oil in them. They just don't taste right. But the ones I would get were baked fresh every day. Oh, my goodness. Well, anyway, so if you want those sleeves, send me a message or put it in the comments and we'll get together and I can give them to you. Those are the only ones that I've found that I just can't do it. By the way, if you do like to have a ristretto, you can reset your machine to only put out, I think it's 25 milliliters of water instead of the 35 for, let's see here, for an espresso. Oh no, it's 40. Okay. Here we go. It's 40 for an espresso. And, all right, do I have one here? I don't have a box that has the amount for the ristretto, but it's, I think, somewhere around 25 or 30. So it's a little tiny drink. But like I said, you can reset your machine for how much it puts out with each button. All righty, well, I'm going to go and enjoy this lovely Firenze Arpeggio. It has caffeine, but not anywhere near as much as the Arpeggio Extra. Hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.